Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into a minute. Let's go. First things first, it's officially cancer season. Am I right? So happy birthday to all my cancers out there. I hope you all have a great season and happy birthday. And we're going to start with Player P. Happy birthday to Portia. Today is Portia's birthday, the first day of cancer season. So she took like a photo shoot. She looked fantastic. So happy birthday to Portia. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but y'all been asking. I put some fillers out. So it looks like Belle Collective is not going to air until mid-fall. Now, you know how I feel about summertime shows airing during Christmas. So I don't even know what to expect, right? But I asked, and they said that they wrapped last month. So there you go. So Phaedra was in this interview, and she was asked, had Angela, approached her about her saying that she's the youngest old-looking person she's ever seen. I'm paraphrasing. Phaedra said yes. She came to her at the reunion basically with some documents showing her real age, right? And she was also asked, should the former housewife come back? Phaedra said, look, that's a network decision. I have no dog in that fight. I hear you, Phaedra. So y'all know it's the playoffs, right? And I don't know how much you're into it, but this just in, breaking news from ESPN. So Kevin Durant has been traded to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. So there you have it. How do you feel about that? Just want y'all to know that this is still going on. Mia and her man are in Atlanta living it up. He was at an event, for the radio station or whatever. All mine, all mine. This is still going on. Y'all, I don't even understand this. Scrappy was out here talking about, well, Mama D was the one that started it, right? Drew came to some kind of backyard barbecue, and Mama D was up on stage, and they were talking, and Mama D made a statement about she don't know why Portia think that, Drew wants her man. I'm paraphrasing. So then it went from there, and I'm guessing Portia said something. And then here comes Scrappy talking about he about to send somebody to see Portia. Then he was like, I'm just playing. And then here comes Mama D with a message for Portia and Dennis. If I was them, I would stay back. I don't know how this even crossed up. How did this even... When you think of housewives, like, nothing Love and Hip Hop ever crossed my mind. Real talk. And when I'm in Love and Hip Hop mode, housewives never crossed my mind. I know they're in Atlanta, but I never put them together. This is crazy. And I'm ready for this foolishness to stop. Ladies, I don't know if you're looking. I have no idea. But when I saw this, I had to put this up here for you. So here's 5 places to meet quality men. So they say political events and fundraisers. What do you think about that? Politics, that's a lot, If you get involved with somebody in politics, that's a lot of work, but he could be a quality man. Fundraisers, that's good. Now, this say fraternity and sorority events. I'm not saying it's not quality men. I'm not saying that. But sometimes they can be busy. You know what I'm saying? If you get somebody who is really working in the fraternity, they're going to be busy. So I don't know. I would prefer you be in a sorority if you're going to be with someone in a fraternity, because you will really be able to understand the work that they put in. But if you get somebody that's just happy to wear a shirt and goes to a meeting and a picnic every once in a while, it'll work. Events hosted by professional organizations and associations. Okay, I think that's good. Professional organizations. Not only could you find a quality man, but you may absolutely learn something to level up. So that can't be bad. Financial planning, seminars, and workshops. I don't think that could be bad either, But I would not want this to be my conversation, like the foundation of how we meet. If we go to a financial planning seminar, it could be any seminar or workshop. Because I definitely don't want to start out talking about no finances, like, what you're doing. We need to talk about something else. But this could work too. Volunteering at charitable events and fundraisers. Now, I think this will be great because this will show his heart. You know what I mean? Now, they can fool you at some point. But at the same time, it'll look like, they care. Let me know what you think about this. I had to put these two up here because y'all let me know that they already married. I'm sorry. Y'all know sometimes I'm out of the loop, but I want to thank you for putting me in the loop. They look great. This dress was, who was wearing the dress? Was she wearing the dress or was the dress wearing her? Because it was fantastic. She looked like a model out of Star Trek. She looked great. I like them together. They look good together. You know what I'm saying? It looked like the Bang Bang is fantastic. And I really wish them well. You know what I'm saying? It seems like he's on a better track. You know what I'm saying? I love that. She looked great. I think we talked about this already, but they said, Shaunie said 290 numbing cream really works. So the people at the church house down there in Houston is upset because they feel like Shaunie is having the behavior not of a first lady. So Shaunie is here. This is Tattoo Tank Houston. Honey, he did a cover up. And I'm thinking about going down there and give me one too. So she has a butterfly with a rose with these leaves have all her children. And it was so funny. He was like, he really didn't know who she was at first. He was like, you got all these kids. But baby, this is the end product. And Shaunie said she about to have this shoulder outside, baby. She said she got a new shoulder and it's about to be outside. The church people is not happy with the first lady and her new outside tattoo. It's pretty. I absolutely love it. Let me know what you think. Put in the comments what you think about this. Damon Hall says there is no group better than Guy. I'm going to have to disagree. He ruled out the Jackson 5 in New Edition because they were before him, right? He ruled those out because not to mess with them. But there's some groups better. It's some better groups. But what do you think? I think, now, wait a minute. Guy is a great group. I'm not saying that. But I don't think y'all number one like that. Child, Teresa Giudice then got on the news on a Zoom interview. And they got hella embarrassed. So much so, she had to get out of there. So these two were the one that was interviewing Teresa. So the lady was asking her things like, are you going to be on this season with the new reboot? You're an OG. Teresa was like, I hope I'm going to be on there. But it was him that went in for the jugular. He was like, he said, how you just going to have all these tax problems? Like, what are you and your family doing? Like, how you going to pay your tax? I'm paraphrasing. And Teresa was like, what are you talking about? Teresa went from this to this. So now let's get serious because this is from Nola Streets _history. And what is being reported is that Iranian state television said that every American citizen or military personnel in the region is now considered a legitimate target. More than 40,000 U.S. active duty troops and civilians are working for the Pentagon in the Middle East. And they are in direct line of fire. This is a lot. And unnecessary, might I add. And lastly, this is being reported from Spiritual Word. Major U.S. cities, including New York, D.C., Los Angeles, are on high alert following the U.S. airstrikes on Iran. Officials warn that the next 48 hours are critical. So go ahead and fill up your gas tank. I'm going to go do the same. Go ahead and order your groceries or run in there and get whatever it is you need. Get you some water and all that good stuff. Because we don't know what's going to happen. And the worst part about that is that he doesn't know either. This is crazy how they're playing with our lives. But we can talk about it in the comments. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.